Alright, so we back with another video. Today I was planning on giving y'all a gameplay video, but I had to reschedule that. So today we're going to be giving y'all a video I planned on giving y'all after Christmas. We're going to give it right before. Now, this week for Christmas, I'm going to give y'all a lot of different things to help y'all, like for the Christmas news and all type of stuff. But this is going to be a really good video for the people that don't want to make 6-9s and they get in the game for, like, just get in the game for Christmas or whatever. You can make this build. So we're going to go over 3 different ways to make it. And they all gonna be pretty much specialized for how you want to play defense, but pretty much offensively, playmaking, shooting, finishing, all gonna be the same, all 3. So let's go ahead and hop into it. If you guys want more of these, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, no more talking. Let's hop into it. So hopping into it, when it comes to the build, we're gonna be at the point guard position. Hand and number is up to you. When it comes to the height, you're going to be 6'7", 182, 7'4" wingspan. Bite type is up to you. Now, when it comes to the badges, you're going to end up with 13, 18, 22, and 21. So, for the 13, you're going to have an 86 driving dunk and an 80 layup. 80 layup is going to allow you to have a lot of layup packages. It's going to 86 dunks is going to get you contact dunks, and it's going to get you the gold limitless takeoff that we go for a lot of times. But also, pretty much both of those are imperative because of the fact that you want to be able to have slasher take on this build to get just pretty much the best +8s in the game. It's just that simple. So shooting wise, you're gonna have a 85 3 ball. It's gonna allow you to have pretty much all these badges silver or gold. One of the best bang for your buck 3-point ratings in the game. 70 mid range because of the 3-ball. 60 free throw. You can raise that if you want to play more 5v5, but it is what it is. You can still hit free throws with a 60. And then you have a 90 ball handle to have like a lot of dribble moves that you probably shouldn't be able to have on a build that's this good all around, and then an 85 speed ball to get dribble styles but still be really good after the speed boost with a 75 pass accuracy to have the LeBron James pass style. I was testing this on my on current gen, and I got a grind current gen, and yeah, that build is much better. Current gen builds are just better. You don't have to put your vertical up to get content. See, this one you have to have a 75 vertical. If you make this on current gen, you could copy everything that I have on screen and not do the stuff that you would do for like animations like the vertical, and you'll be able to go crazier with the build. It's that simple. Now, 75 pass accuracy, like I said, 83 interior defense to be able to play hands up defense really well with an 86 perimeter defense, an 85 steal. Really 2 things that I try to get on a majority of my builds. 85 steal is really good because you're going to have silver glove, silver interceptor. With 86 perimeter defense, it's going to allow you to have silver clamps and gold challenger. Those 4 things are really core. 87 block is going to allow you to not only have anchor, but gold chase down. You had one more, you could actually get 88, but we have max wingspan on 6'7". It would not be able to go any higher. With a 66 rebound for the people that want to go for rebounds and stuff like that. Really did it though to get badges. Physicals wise, you're going to end up with an 84 acceleration. That's going to have you speed boosting as fast as possible. The thing you care most about on a guard is your quick first step. Then your acceleration, that's going to be the speed boost. Then you want speed with ball, so when after you get those speed boost is pretty much the first 3 steps. Everything after that is going to be your speed ball. You want that to be as high as possible as well, and to get like dribble styles, and then you put up your speed. So yeah, that's how I go about it. So that's why the speed is only at a 75. Then we have 58 strength because it did raise up a lot because of the interior defense. I wanted to make sure I was not going to tweak on that. 75 vertical to get contact dunks, but like I said, on current gen, you don't have to make it like this. And then 90 stamina. Takeovers wise, you're going to end up with slasher, sharp, lockdown, rim. Those are all 4 decent options. Playmaker would be decent, shot creator would be decent, but these are all 4 really good options. I'm gonna be honest, especially in this game. I'm gonna go with limited range and finishing moves, and yeah, the build comes out as. I'm gonna show you guys the alternative ways you can make it, but I'm not gonna go too deep detail like I do a lot of times because it's just not necessary. It's gonna be pretty much the exact same thing, just gonna have a little bit higher defense in certain areas. So it's gonna be a 3-point shot creator. So this is like the all around. If you want to be all around, have block, rebound, all that type of stuff, you can have that. But these other ones, you could really argue, are a little bit better defense. Now, so I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe! It's that simple. That one is probably a more all-around defensive player, but this one is going to be a defensive player still. So, 6'7", 182, 7'4". So, what we went for on this one, we have the interior defense to still play hands-up defense, but now we have 92 perimeter defense, which allows you to have gold clamps, with a 95 still, which allows you to have gold interceptor and gold glove. Now, the thing is, you do lose badges. So that's one aspect you got to look at. But everything else, I'm telling you, bro, that steal is going to be straight. You're gonna be straight on perimeter defense, and I'm gonna be honest, the defense is gonna be better on this build than it is on the other one. You just gotta figure out the defensive badges. Now you can get plus 4 badges off rip. I guess if you just get in the game, you're not gonna be able to get the +1 from the seasons prior. But if you play this season enough, you can get. Oh well, you can't even get +1 for this season, but you could get like +6 if you already have played the other seasons and got to level 39 prior. This is the only season in the game that you couldn't do it, but you can get 2 core badges for defensive, which could be like an extra +8 badges, or I guess for this build only +7. So you could get even more badges where you could core 2 of these and then put the other one on. So if I was to do that, I would core clamps and interceptor, and then put on glove. In the one category I probably wouldn't be able to core, probably have to be playmaking because it has the most. But I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna want to add badges for finishing, so you can have 17 limitless. So it's gonna be kind of tough. You gotta really finagle that to be able to make it perfectly. But you grind the seasons for every single season after this build can get to a whole nother level. Now, when it comes to speed, you're gonna have a 75 speed, 84 acceleration. All this stuff is pretty much the same, like I said. The only difference is gonna be really the defense. Now, for the next one, you're gonna even have even higher perimeter defense. Now, perimeter defense, if you don't know, perimeter defense is pretty much on ball defense. So lateral quickness, that's gonna be a 97. Clamps, that's gonna be a lot higher, and your challenger. So yeah, now we're gonna have Hall of Fame challenger, 95 steal, but we don't have interior defense. So when you get to the paint, yeah, you can still play hands up, but they're gonna make it a lot more than if prior. But we do have a higher free throw. Now, one thing that we have to do on this one is a lower layup. Now, one thing I'll say is you can try to go for, I think I went like this when I did 97. So you can be able to have this if you want to have a little bit more badges. You don't even have to do it like this. You can just go make sure that you have 17, then put this to this or whatever. You get 18 like that, or you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of different ways you can go about doing it. But all in all, it's just to show you guys that you can have a 97 for the defense on a 6-7 and still have these crazy offensive stats. Now, what a lot of people like to do, they like going for like 99 steal builds. That's like a meta thing to do. So if you want to go for a 99 steal build, you can have an 86 printed defense with like really good interior defense. Even raise this up a little bit more and get even more badges. Now, if you try to go for block, that's gonna be a little tough, but yeah. You could probably lower that and then go for block. So let me try that real quick just for video purposes. So for people that do want to be able to get chase downs, I know a lot of people that's getting the game like new, they're not gonna understand that it's really important to have like all this other stuff, but that's probably the highest you can be able to get it. Now you could lower this as well to get it, but yeah. So 75 block would allow you now to have chase down artists with a 99 steal, 86 perimeter defense, with a 55 interior defense. So not terrible, but yeah, it's not crazy either. Now you could lower this as well to get this even higher, but it's not gonna give you that much because it is just free throw at the end of the day. So it's a couple of different ways you can go about it. The only thing I say is the only determining factor on how you really want to make these 6'7". I feel like max wingspan 6'7" with 90 ball handle, 85 shoot ball, the same acceleration should be auto every single time. I think those 3 things should be auto. Now what should change is probably gonna be your dunk rating. 3-pointer should be 85 minimum. I feel like on a 6'7". You could go 83. That's what I use on my 6'9". So you could go get away with that, but you probably could get a higher dunk. You probably could take a hit on defense and get higher dunk. But I would probably go for the same thing I'm giving y'all on the playmaking. Maybe go higher pass accuracy and take a hit on defense, but just it's what it is. So a couple of different ways you can go about making these 6'7". Those 6'7" I think are gonna take a big jump in the game. And yeah, I think once people start getting the hang of the 6'7", people was commenting on my video that 6'7" are like kind of meta for like the 2 guard for the prom, but when it comes to everything else park wise, 6'9's rule. Like 6'9's literally run the game. No matter if you're playing rec, if you're playing the 3s, the 2s, the 1s, you really only gonna go against 6'9's consistently. But yeah, this is a good alternative for people that don't really want to make a 6'9". Honestly though, 6'9's are still probably the best build in the game. There is more to be able to find on these 6'7". Like I say all the time, these videos, these builds are just templates. So if you find something you want to change it. It's that simple. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys want more, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado though, man, turn on notifications, share this video to anybody you think would help. Without further ado, it's your boy Fitz. Out of it, man. Yeah,
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!